Alright, today I'm going to talk about one of the greatest shows of all time. One of my favorite shows of all time. One of my favorite pieces of entertainment of all time. The Walking Dead. First, before I get into the rant, I want to talk about the comics. The comics is not perfect, but it is damn near perfect. I'm not going to lie. I think it's a 10 out of 10. I think the comics is 10 out of 10, but some other people will disagree. I do think the comics is better than the show now, because obviously the comics have an ending. The comics know how to end the damn show. Here's my problem with the Walking Dead ending and why it sucked. The show, TV show, and why it sucked. It was not an ending. That did not end. The Walking Dead TV show is not an ending, bro. It is a season finale. That was not a series finale. It was a season finale. When you look back at shows like Code Geass, like that's anime, but yeah, Code Geass, Death Note, Breaking Bad, shows with endings. It has a clear ending, like either the main character dies, everybody move on or whatever, or they show like, oh, peace happens after this and that and this. In the Walking Dead comics, legit, the zombie apocalypse is over. There's barely any zombies. It came to the point where zombies is used as museum pets to show off to other people that didn't survive those times, to show them like, yo, this is what we went through and this is what we survived. There's legit a 20-year time skip. I think it's either 20 years or 30 years, but it's a huge time skip after the Commonwealth. There's a huge time skip. So huge that everybody growed old. Everybody got old. Everybody grew old. And it just makes sense. Now, when we look at the Walking Dead season finale, I'm not calling it a series finale. It is a season finale. When we look at the Walking Dead season finale, what happens? The Commonwealth is no longer corrupted, I guess. The groups like take it over, and they take out the president that was there, the girl. I forgot her name. It's been a while since I've seen The Walking Dead. That's how bad it left a taste in my mouth. But yeah, right? They finished the Commonwealth. Everything is done and done. I'm completely fine with that. I don't know what it was. I think it was the comic book nerd in me. The lame-o in me. I was expecting Daryl to die. I was suspecting a major death. And when I mean major, I mean a season 1, season 2 favorite to die. Maggie, Daryl, Carol, somebody to go. It is a series finale. Ended off with a huge ass bang. But I mean, at the same time too, I kind of like that nobody died. But that's just one nitpick. I'm fine with nobody dying, but I was expecting somebody to die, but I'm fine with nobody dying. But my thing was, it don't end the show. Imagine somebody just watching The Walking Dead, watching it straight through, and it ends the show with Daryl riding a bike off in a wild, looking for Rick or some shit. Just going on to his next show. I hate that too. They have a bunch of other shows coming up. That's the only reason why they ended it like that, so they can have the other shows. I don't even know why Negan and Maggie is teaming up. I understand that they're not buddies, but they're acquaintances. Why are they friends? They're not friends. They're not friends at all, actually. But why are they acquaintances? Maggie's supposed to be hating this nigga guts. Negan, I understand Negan gets his thing like, oh, Maggie, at one point, I was in the same position as you. I understand all of this. I understand all the plot points. Negan feeling how Maggie felt, how he was in her shoes, and Negan and Maggie talking it out and them helping each other. Those stuff was cool. But they should not have a show coming up with each other. That is, oh my God. That is terrible. I mean, it's going to be good. It's Negan. Nothing Jeffrey D. Morgan. Negan is like, he's dead ass the best character in The Walking Dead. He's top 3. He's top 3 with Carl, Rick, and Negan. Carl, Rick, and Negan. Top 3 Walking Dead characters. Comics, by the way. Because the show, they killed off. Don't even get me started with that. I'm about to rant off. First of all, Carl should be alive. These greedy ass dudes didn't want to pay Chandler Rings adult salary. Bro, then they kill off a bunch of other people. They'll keep Carl. We need Carl. Carl is like the main character. He's legit the main character at the end of the series. He's legit the main character at the end of the series, bro. This shit blew minds, bro. When they killed off Carl, my love for the Walking Dead TV show has like slashed in half. Cause it's like, bro, what the fudge? And then they had Andrew Lincoln leave. He wanted to take a break. Yes, take your break. I completely understand. You live in Britain, and then you come in America. You live in the UK. Then you come to America to film and stuff like that, and you don't hang out with your children or whatever. Yes, I understand that. If I was the producers of The Walking Dead, bro, I'm taking a break. We taking a break. We taking a year break, 2 years break. We waiting for Andrew to come back when he want to come back. I cannot do the show without Rick Grimes. I need Rick Grimes. Rick Grimes is they did survive without him. They did it without him. But if that was me, I need Rick Grimes. I'm sorry. You are the show. You're literally the show. You and Carl Grimes are literally the show, bro. There just isn't an ending. There really isn't no ending. It's just, and how the hell is Daryl getting to Paris? What the? Yo, you hear this? Daryl Dixon is going to Paris, bro. Yo, I don't understand this. I don't know why we're doing this. All we really needed, bro, was a Rick and that's the only show we deserve. The Rick and Michonne show. That's the only one we deserve. They should have Negan go off into hiding, living by himself. They should have done the 20-year time skip. First, the fact that they didn't even do the time skip sucks. Because it's like, the time skips will explain like, oh yeah, the zombies like we started to just killing them off or whatever like that. And we just barely see any zombies now. And we use them as amusements, and the world is going back to as it once was. It's just that when somebody dies, we have to attack their brain. It's just that simple. Somebody dies, we attack their brain and this and that and this, so it won't spread again. It's that simple. But they didn't go that route. That's why I feel like the Walking Dead ending was just terrible. It was bad. You know what else grind my gears? This is very off topic. They had Henry. Henry took up Carl's storyline from the comics. And you know what they did? They cut this nigga head off and put on a spike. Like, what the yo, bro? Like, come on, son. They had Henry. Like, Henry saved it for me because I was actually seeing Carl's storyline live on. I was seeing Carl's storyline on the big screen with Henry. And they off him. They had Alpha kill him. Like, bro, come on, son. And they had and you know what grinds my gears, bro? They had Carl save Sadiq. Just for Sadiq to go out sad. Just for Sadiq to get snuffed out. It's just, at least if you was keeping Carl, at least if you kept Carl alive, keep the guy that kept him alive. Please. Sadiq survived getting bit. And then Sadiq survived Alpha's chopping his head off. Like, what? And the fact that Rosita was the big death of the series finale is crazy. Rosita, bro. Bro, I don't know if you guys care, but I don't care about Rosita. I really don't care about Rosita. I don't even know why she was the season finale death. She was they might as well just kept her alive and gave her own TV show. The other way shit is going. They basically gave all the top tier characters, all the fan favorite characters, a TV show, bro. They're gonna milk this shit till it's dead until nobody else is watching it, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be watching that Negan shit because Negan is my favorite. He's legit in my top 5 favorite characters of all time. He's legit in my top 5. So I'm gonna watch clips here and there. I'm not gonna sit down and watch the show, but I'm gonna watch clips here and there. But yeah, I just think the ending was BS. Was not fair to the comic book fans. I feel like, and I'm Michonne and Rick shit. We better, and I mean we better get a good explanation why Rick was gone for 3+ years. Cause I don't understand, bro. I do not understand why those people will want Rick so bad. It would have to make sense. This nigga Rick better take down a kingdom, bro. This man better take down a kingdom. Like bring up open arms. Like, for me to understand why Rick didn't like leave or come back or whatever, I need to see Rick with a bunch of poor people that has no hope, that's being enslaved, and he helps them enslaved people fight for their freedom. And he's in like a civil war type shit. I'm gonna need to see Rick doing some shit like that. But we know he's gonna survive. I know, like, come on, so like, we know Rick and Michonne is gonna meet. Obviously, they're gonna meet, and I better see Judith, Rick, and them all meet together or whatever. It's whatever. If Rick dies at the end of his Rick show, and he doesn't even see Judith or anything like that, there was no point of keeping Rick alive. 100% no point. If Rick, if I remember this right now, if Rick dies in the Rick show, I will hate The Walking Dead. There's no point of killing him now, boy. Bro, he has to stay alive. No matter what. I don't care if you lose a leg, if you lose an eye, if you lose a hand. He has to stay alive. 100%. If Rick dies, there was no point of keeping him alive in the show. There was no point of having Daryl look for him or anything. They might as well just have his body there and have the sacrifice of him saving his family and stuff like that. None at all. I hope they don't do that shit. I see this nigga Rick dies. And if he dies to some BS, like, I'm calling it right now. If Rick gets bit and he dies to a bite on some Carl shit, yeah, I'm done with The Walking Dead. It's clip. They just don't care no more. But yeah, man, that was my little rant. That was my little thing about The Walking Dead. It was a nice little video. I mean, shit. The Walking Dead is great. 1 through 6 is peak. 1 through 6 is peak. Negan is peak. Then they picked it back up in 9 through 11. The only bad season in The Walking Dead was 7. The only bad season was 7. That's the only bad season. Other than that, everything else is good. It's really good. But yeah, man, that's the video. I hope you guys like, subscribe. Rick is the GOAT. Carl is the GOAT. Negan is the GOAT. Yeah, man. And that was the video, bro.
This map is terrible. Terrible. You know, each round we won, we was defending, bro. And they was defending too. Not a single one. We didn't collect a single fucking point, bro. Not A or B. Not a single point.